be like looking.
You were looking. What are you doing?
I was trying to no look catch it.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
Oh, right. We're back, baby.
Yeah, we're back. That's right. Prips, the drink to get you fueled this summer so that you don't die of dehydration and die of, well, dehydration of Buford Sportsnet content. We're back.
The thirst quencher.
Yeah, exactly. We're here to quench your thirst for all things sports. I know that you've been in dire straits. Let's go with that since we last left off right before the NFL draft. Well, we had things to take care of, okay?
Yeah, that's right. You
But
know, some of us got a little more casual, some of us got a little bit more formal.
this is not casual. I just am in the 1990s mindset. The sun is shining. It's radiating. Like I said on our last episode, Dirk, Waterworld in Denver, Colorado is permanently stuck in the year 1999, and I have thus teleported from that time to give you the hottest sports content. The Atlanta Falcons with Chris Chandler this year, Dirk, they're going to be a force.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing NFL. Let's
Yeah.
just talk NFL. Yeah, since we've talked, what's happened? Free agency period's lapsed. The NFL draft went and yeah, there were some things with that.
It happens.
Anyways, so
Yeah.
where we're standing right now, let's just talk about depth charts, right?
We can talk depth.
Okay, San Diego, what are you guys doing?
Well, what are
Name
they
a
doing?
guy on that team besides Herbert.
Well, I don't think he plays in Los Angeles.
Whatever. Might as well go back
go
to
to-
San Diego
yeah.
with that roster.
Yeah, so the whatever they are Chargers. Well, I don't know, Dirk. It's an interesting thing. They part with Keenan Allen, but Keenan Allen is aging, so it makes some sense. They did, I think, in my opinion, actually have a pretty good pick early in the draft, getting some help on the offensive line. Picked a mountain of a man.
But name, all right, Mike,
Yeah.
right now, off the top of your head, name one skill play person outside of Herbert.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
That's San Diego.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
going back to San Diego. Hey,
No,
you know what?
And we'll go even further. Natrone Means. Yeah,
At least they're sharing a stadium with an NFL team now.
they
instead
are.
of
It's
an
no
MLS
longer
team.
an MLS team.
My God.
But your point is taken, Dirk. There is a remade roster. I think the Chargers realized, though, look, you've got older players. You've got contracts that are expiring. They had to unload some guys. Keenan Allen is gone. Austin Eckler is gone. It's not the same Chargers team, but they still realize they have a young, talented quarterback who has some seasoning now. Now they're trying to build for the next few years for him.
All right, let's just talk.
Yeah.
We're talking about the worst depth charts, just the worst things so far. You know, along that same line, Carolina. Carolina still. I know we talked previously about how Carolina was just going to be in roster hell for the next few years, and well, that continues because.
1990s callback.
Chuba Hubbard's still the number one running back there.
Tishmanga Biaka Batuka.
Oh,
Great 90s Carolina Panther running back.
never heard of her.
Yeah, well, there you go. Back in the day, Kerry Collins leading the Panthers, baby.
God.
Yeah, we're going pre-Jake Delhomme here. But, yeah, Dirk, outside of Bryce Young, who still needs help, the Panthers have put themselves in a rough situation. Once again, enabling the Bears while also giving themselves the ultimate handicap. It's a long ways up from the basement for Carolina.
God. And then
Yeah.
just finally, all right, this one I'm going to give the consolation prize. They're still kind of, not so great. They're still in, well, let's just call it like the second chance saloon. It's the Giants, okay?
Second chance saloon.
Yeah. Gosh, they picked up a wide receiver that, is going, he was up there. He was up there. Neighbors could have gone first overall in terms of wide receivers.
Wide receivers, yeah.
But outside of that, name another guy on that besides Darren Waller, who's putting up music videos about his divorce now. Who else?
I'll tell you who else they have, Dirk. Take the keys, stick it in, because it's a lock. Drew Lock, baby, is coming to New York. And let me tell you
what
what,
a sad
it's
state
going
of
to be.
affairs. Honestly, that's what you have to look forward to.
Drew
You're
Lock.
committed to Daniel Jones. Which, why did you commit to that? No one knows. Danny DeVito took his Sicilian, cuisine.
Tommy.
And whatever. Danny DeVito.
Danny
same
DeVito
guy.
is-
Might as well
yeah.
be the same guy. If
It is.
that's your franchise, all things are bad. And now you're looking at Drew Lock, who's washed up beyond, well, I don't know. Maybe he'll take a page out of Geno Smith's book, right?
Exactly. They're going for the second. I'll tell you what, Dirk, I don't know where exactly the Giants are headed, but they had to do something. I think Drew Lock is somewhat of like a patchwork situation to get you by in the instance that Daniel Jones is just impossible this year. The Giants are another one. Your point is made. These guys have a long ways to go to build a capable, competent roster. And the problem is that their division is getting tougher and tougher, with the Commanders making some moves, and then, of course, Dallas and Philadelphia more poised to contend.
Dude, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I think, Washington's probably one of the most improved squads, along with Chicago. But,
Yeah.
final note on this segment, the Buffalo Bills. They're having to stretch so far because of their contract with their, quarterback, that they're picking up former gold medal wrestlers, and they're thinking he's going to be somewhere on the defensive line. That's the state of affairs in Buffalo. Now, the Buffalo Mafia is probably going to get upset, with me saying stuff like this. We've lost a lot of karma on Reddit from some of the things that we've posted on there.
Yes, you have.
But if you're going for wrestlers, former WWE wrestlers
Yeah,
and Olympic gold medalists, things are a stretch.
Kurt Angle. That's who you need. No, it's
Angle.
Yeah, bring Kurt Angle out. No, I think that every year there is some random stretch person who gets an invite to camp.
Is there?
That's really all this
That
is.
much of a stretch?
Yeah, well, maybe not that much of a stretch. There is precedent, though. Brock Lesnar did have the camp with the Minnesota Vikings in 2004, I believe. And he was respectable. I mean, he did not make the roster, obviously, but I think that's all this is as well. It's a PR move. It'll draw some interest, but is he going to be on the roster? Highly unlikely.